Hello guys, welcome back to our playthrough of World of Warcraft's Legion Beta. We're here on our Demon Hunter, and we're now 102. We hit 102 in our last episode, but what we're going to do now is we're actually going to go and get the
Azeroth must
Aldrachi
not
Warblades,
fall.
because I think I may switch over to tank. There's still one other pair of blades that could be great use to you in the battles to come. I can brief you on what we know if you would like to pursue them.
If we do not
So
meet
here's the
again,
Aldrachi Warblades.
die
The mighty
well.
Aldrachi were one of the few to stand against the Burning Legion. It took Sargeras to fell their greatest champion, seizing his Warblades in the process. Now the traitorous Illidari Caria, servant of Kil'jaeden, wields the infamous Warblades. The more souls she claims, the more powerful she becomes. So we need to switch specs. There we go.
I have sacrificed everything. What
I
have
think
you
that is
given?
wise. We need every weapon we can gather to defeat the Legion once and
Trust
for all.
in Lord Illidan's
Caria Fellsoul
plan.
was one of our best before she answered the Legion's foul call. She now wields the Aldrachi Warblades, the soul-rending armaments of an ancient race's greatest champion, who fell only to Sargeras himself. We sent a party to track Caria down, but we have not heard from them in some time. Jace has nearly repaired a Legion communicator so we can make contact. We need only a power source. Could you ask Khadgar for assistance? Our friends in this world are few.
Remember,
So,
nothing is more important.
one of the problems we face here is we don't have weapons.
Azeroth must not fall.
So we have to buy two of these. Let's spend 200 gold to get our things because we sold our weapons when we started. So one thing that sucks is
Death
you
to
can't
the Legion.
use these. You can't lose the twin blades of the Deceiver to do this quest. Oops. So we have to equip these and put our twin blades down there. By the way, when you take the twin blades off, it's not going to give you. It's not going to take up 2 inventory slots. It just takes up 1. So that's nice little. Ooh, excuse me. Nice little add-on there. So we need to ask Khadgar. Is this where the portal is? No, the portal's on the other side. So we got to go to Dalaran and ask Khadgar for some help, so that we can. Let's get rid of some of this shit on here for now. Boom. Boom. What was that movie? Forget that movie. Damn it. Let's look here. We do have Infernal Strike creates a sigil of flame where you land. That's for Flame Crash. That's going to be our talent here, Flame Crash. You can see I took Agonizing Flames and Feast of Souls already, and Flame Crash I really like when whenever you do your little jump, which is called Infernal Strike, you'll get a sigil of flame on the ground where we land. So that'll make it a little bit easier. I think I might stick with this, by the way. I know some people might be maybe disappointed. I'm not sure if you are or not. Let's put these there too.
Counselors, this is the demon hunter I spoke of.
I do feel like I enjoy the tanking a lot more than I do the
There is
DPS.
much to be done.
It's good to see you again. If there's anything I can do to help you take the fight to the Legion, just let me know.
Gul'dan and
Legion
the
communicator.
must be
Khadgar pauses to think for a moment. You know what? I think I have something in my lockbox upstairs that is just the
where
ticket.
you lead, we will follow. I have just the thing. Follow me.
Opening my drink. Sorry. So I think we're gonna stick with the Vengeance spec, and when we get to max level, I'll work on leveling up the twin blades of the Deceiver again. But
Hold on just a moment.
it's so much easier to level as
I
tank.
fear I'm a bit of a pack rat. Now, let's see. Apexis crystals? No, those won't do at all.
Bastard.
Oh, I must have put it over here. Arcane powder. Soul shards. No, that's definitely not it. Aha! Here we are. A crystallized soul. That ought to do the trick. Would you mind grabbing it? These crystals tend to have an adverse effect on non-demonic beings.
Same. Alright, we got our crystallized soul. This is going to help us
Knowledge is
I'm
power,
always happy to help
but
a friend.
using it wisely is the
No
key.
need to thank me. Just promise you won't accidentally blow anything up in the city. Our repair bills are already astronomical.
Hail and
That
well
crystallized
met,
soul shard
champion.
power should power your communicator long enough to reach your allies. I must urge you to be cautious, Strip Club hero. If that device is of Legion origin, then you never know who among its creators might overhear your message. I'm sure your allies eagerly await your return.
Trust
Oop,
in
I
yourself,
guess I should take the quest,
champion.
right, guys?
Without
Probably.
be careful. You're tapping into magic even Illidan would have considered dangerous.
Fuck Illidan. No, I'm just kidding. Illidan's a beast. Kinda, that's one of the things I'm super excited for, is when Illidan actually shows up in game. Illidan's always been my favorite character outside. Well, I've got quite a few characters that I've loved over years, but for Warcraft 3, I always thought Illidan was, the coolest looking character. Oh man, he's so badass. And when I got to see him in game and he just kind of died off, it was kind of sad to me. So now that we get to see him again, I'm really excited.
Azeroth must not
Did the
fall.
Archmage have anything of use?
I've sacrificed
Chase glances at the
everything.
crystallized soul.
What have
Yes,
you
that will do nicely. Release its energy to activate the communicator. It should already be configured to contact Alari and her forces. If Karya is out there, we will find her and we will make her suffer for her transgressions.
If we don't meet again, die well.
Alari, report in. Have you located the Warblades?
Yes. Carrier. Broken shore. Heavy resistance. Damn it all! Incoming!
Lord
Not
Illidan
good.
knows the
Not
way.
good at all.
We have their
I have
position.
an idea.
That'll have to do.
We
aren't going to
all
get our
that
forces anywhere near the
stands
broken
between
shore without
Legion
getting knocked out of
and
the sky.
annihilation.
I think it's best if you handle this matter yourself. There are none among us more capable in the field of battle. Save Alari and her men if you can, but the Aldrachi Warblades will do far more for this war than warm bodies.
Death
We die in Illidan's name, as will Karya.
So let's hop on our Illidari Fellbat. God, I wish we had this mount. I really do. I love that mount. It's so freaking cool looking. So we're gonna head down to the broken shore to find Karya and get our Aldrachi Warblades. In case you watch my beta series, you've probably seen
Is
this
that
before.
you? Finally, some good news.
Oh no, Alari. We know she's okay, but we'll pretend we don't.
Karya left me for dead. The fool!
Alright, so we gotta destroy the
My wounds are
Legion
severe.
portals.
I fear you must push ahead alone.
No problem.
I will join you
Sensed a
as soon as I
well,
may.
wondering where it shouldn't.
Come on, boys.
Watch out! Doomguard headed your way!
You at Doomguard.
I'll reduce this entire canyon to rubble if I have
Doom Herald Akvesh. I don't think you understand, homie.
It's too far away.
to. Terra! They approach. Do not fail me.
These random dudes.
Do you see those corpses? Their souls have been torn right out of their bodies.
Bunch of dead Illidari. Alright, so the easiest way to do this, guys, by the way, they are demons, so if you don't want to fight both at once,
I'm out of range.
use Imprison on one and then on the other. But apparently he just broke out of it instantly, so it doesn't matter. Let's use Sigil of Silence here. Oh shit.
What's that?
Oh god, it's Gorgonosh.
Is that
Which, by the way,
Daddy?
Daddy. Remember, bitch. About to muff you up. Gorgonosh was the server I came from. It was the first server I, actually no, it's the server I spent the most time.
Death is all that awaits you.
Oh, there goes Gorgonosh. He didn't put up much of a fight, did he? Okay.
You must continue. The Warblades are worth any sacrifice.
She's like caught under the rubble.
I
over
will
there.
secure a way out of here. Karia is yours.
There we go. Open the, They breached the holes. You damn right.
The ritual is nearly ready. Stop them, you mongrels! I will claim every soul on this pathetic world.
Just look how much easier it is to kill every mob in the zone. Back, huh? Alright. Easy peasy, baby.
I need to get closer.
You don't even know. Oh, Death Knight tanks are broken. When you play a Demon Hunter tank.
The Legion is only the beginning. My blades call upon power from beyond.
Aldrachi Revenant. She turned into a wood monster. It's an interesting trick. There she is.
For every soul I claim, my power grows. I will rule this world. All worlds.
But she's a little off.
You're dead. Witness the might of the Aldrachi! Yes, I can feel your will weakening. Do you not see? Behold, but a fragment of the Aldrachi.
I don't know what that does.
I will claim your soul. Even I
No, you won't.
will be free.
This guy. I guess we need to kill this. There we go. So there we go, guys. The Aldrachi Warblades. Actually, I like the look of these a lot. Kind of half Warblade. Perfecto.
Well fought. But Legion reinforcements are approaching as we speak. We must depart.
Alright, let's hop on our Felbat and head out of here. Now that we got our Warblades. 750. We're not too far behind. We were 761 on the Twin Blades of the Deceiver. So it's not like we're taking a big hit in our item level. And we haven't spent too many points into our weapon. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have a lot there. No big deal though. Let's head back to the Fellhammer so that we can put our points in, take a look at the weapon itself and its traits. It's not a very long quest. So far we're about 15 minutes in, so it doesn't take very long. It's actually quite a bit shorter than a lot of the other
Lord
questions.
Illidan knows the
What of the
way.
others, did they? I see. They gave their lives for a worthy cause. The Warblades will change the tide of the war. Mark my words. Alright. So now that we've got those, we are now a tank demon hunter. Which honestly is pretty awesome. I like these the best. Wanted to do the DPS for raids and stuff, and I still will. Or may. I still may do that. But at this point, it's just so much easier playing this as leveling, or while you're leveling. So, you can see here is our weapon ability, Soul Carver. Instant cast, 40-second cooldown. Carve into the soul of your target, dealing 71,326 fire damage, and an additional 667 fire damage over 3 seconds. Immediately shatters 2 lesser soul fragments from the target, and 1 additional lesser soul fragment every second. So let's put that on our bar. And that leads to Tormented Souls, 1 rank passive, increasing the damage dealt by Soul Cleave by 10%. So let's take that, and we'll get an idea of our other traits that we can get. We'll head this way. Infernal Force, 3 rank passive, increases damage dealt by an Infernal Strike by 5%. Defensive Spikes, 1 rank passive, increases your chance to parry by an additional 10% for the first 3 seconds after activating Demon Spikes, which is your kind of active mitigation ability. Embrace the Pain, 3 rank passive, increases maximum health gained by Metamorphosis by an additional 5%. And Painbringer, our first major trait, 1 rank, it's got unlimited range, and as a passive, each soul fragment you consume reduces all damage you take by 3% for 4 seconds. Here we have Devour Souls, 3 rank passive. Soul Cleave hits for an additional 3%. Will of the Illidari, another passive, increases maximum health by 1%. Again, these rank up the percentages, obviously, with how many ranks you have in it, so keep that in mind. Shatter of the Soul, Sheer has a 5% increased chance to shatter a lesser soul fragment from your target while you are below 50% health. Siphon Power, 1 rank passive. Empower Wards increases your agility by up to 15% for 10 seconds, based on magic damage you have taken while it's active. Owned Warblades, 3 rank passive, increases damage dealt by Sheer by 3%. I don't know if I said that already. I might have. Our second major trait, Charred Warblades, 1 rank passive. You heal for 15% of all fire damage you deal. That's huge. Kind of makes you like a Death Knight tank almost. Aura of Pain, 3 rank passive, increases damage dealt by Immolation Aura by 3%. Here we have Demonic Flames, 1 rank passive, increasing the duration of Fiery Brand by 2 seconds. We have Fiery Demise, 3 rank passive. Fiery Brand also increases fire damage you deal to the target by 10%. Aldrachi Design, 3 rank passive, you increase your parry chance by 1%. And our final trait, Fueled by Pain, 1 rank passive, you have a chance to activate Metamorphosis for 5 seconds each time you consume a soul fragment. So that's pretty cool. You can see we don't have any artifacts in our relic slots yet. You know how we get those, we talked about that. And you can see here, the difference between the DPS and the tank weapons is we will also gain 0.5% damage dealt for each trait that we purchase. So we actually have 0.5% increased damage now that we have that 1 point in there. So you'll get extra stamina and extra damage for putting points in, which is really awesome. I like that addition. Let's see, we should have an appearance change. Let's make these purple as well. I like the purple one. So we look pretty badass. Look pretty badass. Alright, let's see. Is there anything that we can do? Inscription. Do we have any? Actually, we need to sell some of that shit. Yeah, we don't have really anything we can do with this stuff. But this, guys, will be a little bit of a shorter episode. It's about 20 minutes as opposed to the normal, 30-plus minute episode. But from now on, we're going to be a Vengeance tank, at least for the time being. And then maybe we'll switch back to DPS here and there while we are at max level so we can upgrade our weapons, the Twin Blades, and keep them up to par. So if we, decide to raid as a DPS, we can have our weapons maxed out as well. So guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. It's kind of a short tutorial on how to get the Aldrachi Warblades. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, hit that thumbs up, leave me a like. I do appreciate every one of those that I get. Think about hitting the subscribe button as well. You'll get notified when a new video will come out, whether it be for the playthrough or whether I'm doing videos for some of the other classes. I do have all classes at 100, so eventually I will have videos up on all the quest lines and stuff like that, so you can check those out as well. And I'll probably do stuff, little mini stuff with the different classes, giving you an idea of how they play at max level. Eventually, that's down the line. I want to work on my mage, which is almost 110 at this point, and leveling up this demon hunter while doing this playthrough here. And any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those down below. I do appreciate those, and I try to answer those as soon as possible. I do appreciate all of those as well. And you guys have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening, depending on where you are in the world. And I hope to see you guys again in the next episode, where we will take on the demons of Azuna with the Aldrachi Warblades. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.